Here with the second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the air, Williams. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. He stays up. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Isaiah McDuffie on the tackle. A gain of 3.
Here's Williams.
2nd down at the 35.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Throw out wide is incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And this will be taken at the 13. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They work now on 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 15.
To throw now. Here's Love. Slant route. He's got Dobbs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Here's Williams, throwing to start the drive. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Xavier McKinney.
Now it's Swift. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up. Roma Dunze with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bears take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing. Love. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. Throw caught by Musgrave. Now a 2nd and 6.
Number 88, Luke Musgrave. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Love
6
now.
at the 19-yard line.
He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Yards. And the Packers.
Love looking to throw it. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
For the 2-point conversion.
Love throwing for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
8.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Williams now from the gun on 3rd down. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Green Bay.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Completed out left to Dobbs.
47-yard line.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
2nd and a yard.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Here's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's another Packers.
Love from the gun. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41. Should their woes on offense continue, that's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And taken right at the 35. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And out will come the offense as they take over. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the